Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. It's Friday the 30th of November and it's the day that Everton have confirmed that Sam Allardyce is the new manager. He has signed an 18-month deal with the club. He said, Peter Reid, Andy Gray and Paul Bracewell have always made me aware of just how special and a unique club Everton is. And Farhad Moshiri, I don't know whether he just sent this to Jim White or whether he told our website, I'm not sure. He said, I'm delighted to confirm Sam as our new manager. His strong leadership will bring great motivation and get the best out of the players. And I guess that's it, isn't it, really? We know there is some good players at Everton Football Club, there's no doubt about that. Ronald Koeman wasn't able to get the best out of them this season. David Unsworth, with, you know, at times got some good stuff out of them, but wasn't able consistently to get it out of them. And it's up to Sam Allardyce now to try and do that. We've all got to get on with it. You know, some people will be okay with it, others won't be. But at the end of the day, we all want a winning football club. And Sam Allardyce, he's tasked with the job now of making sure that Everton win more games than they lose, basically. And it's up to him. If he does okay, fair enough. You know, if he doesn't do as well as Farhad Moshiri wants, I'm quite sure he'll be out the door as well. But the thing with the 18-month contract is it can be short term. It can be to the summer, pay him off, and then Marco Silva, Simeone, Fonseca, whoever could then take over. But listen, we just have to see. We've got to give him a chance. I know people don't like it, but listen, if you really don't like it, just forget who's in the dugout, because you're Evertonians and the love for the team will get you through it. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. You know, I don't know whether it'll be bad, good, indifferent, whatever, but you know, it's done now and we need to get behind the manager. Moving on just quickly, obviously the aftermath of last night, Wayne Rooney's fantastic hat-trick last night has been the talk today. The goal was incredible, you know, and it was a great way for David Unsworth to sign off as well, of course, with an emphatic win. But you know, it's a case of getting ready for Huddersfield now. It'll be interesting to see what Sam Allardyce does for that game, whether it's, you know, the same lineup, or whether, you know, Niasse comes back into the starting lineup. I personally would have Oumar Niasse back in the side for his goals. I think Dominic Calvert-Lewin done a very good job last night, but I just think Niasse gives us the goal threat as well. Maybe isn't as good in the air, well, isn't as good in the air as what Dominic is, but more of a goal threat. Hopefully, you know, Jagielka, Michael Keane may be available for the weekend as well to tighten up at the back. You know, Mason Holgate was excellent last night. Cuco Martin had done a decent job, but I'm not sure whether Sam Allardyce will go with that back four yet, but we don't know. He might just leave it as it was and say, you lads played really well, you deserve another shot at it, and off we go. I think it'll be more difficult against Huddersfield. You know, they're a fitter, stronger side in terms, you know, David Wagner has them everywhere. They're a, you know, mini Liverpool, so to speak, you know, gegenpressing and all that. So we'll have to be on our game. I think if we match them work rate wise, like we did, you know, or certainly match the work rate of last night, I think our class will show through in the end. You know, but if we don't work as hard as them, this will be a very, very difficult game for us. So it's going to be interesting to see the team that he puts out. You know, he'll have his first proper training session tomorrow, and then obviously all eyes will be on the weekend. But it's going to be very interesting to see just how he lines us up. You know, it's a great opportunity for us. It's not been a, you know, if we end the week with 6 points out of 9, that's been a good week. You know, it started off horribly on Sunday against Southampton, much improved last night, of course, against West Ham, and let's hope we can get over the line at the weekend. David Unsworth did say in his press conference before the West Ham game that the likes of Ross Barkley, Yannick Bolasie, Seamus Coleman, all a couple of weeks away from joining in. So that's great news, isn't it? If we can get, you know, a couple of those back involved in the squads over the Christmas period, I think that'll be a big boost as well, because those players automatically improve us. You know, you look at that side last night and you think, you know, when we've got Keane, Jagielka, Baines, Barkley, Coleman, Bolasie, McCarthy, those fellas, kind of available to be in the squad as well. It makes us stronger. And then obviously there's got to be some signings early on in January, hasn't there? We've been linked with Giroud again today. I'm not sure whether there's anything in that. He has been speaking about the frustration of not playing more for Arsenal. We could have told you weren't going to play. You should have just said to your missus, I'm going to Everton. So it'll be interesting to see who they chase in the January window. Luke Shaw's been mentioned. You know, it looks as though United are willing to let him go for 20 million. Would he be someone we want? Should we go after, you know, Ben Chilwell at Leicester, someone like that, and try and get him? All going to be interesting now to see what we want. But who knows? We're looking forward to the Huddersfield game. But this today, I suppose, is all about Sam Allardyce. He's been named as the new Everton manager. Don't forget to subscribe to us. Click the bell notification button if you want more videos, and join us on Patreon. It's all good. I've been Baz. See you soon on Toffee TV.